Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I hope you're having a great day. I am going to unbox a couple of brand spanking new CIVIVIs. We're going to get right into them. I'm going to get them right out of the package, see what these bad boys are all about. And you know, if you're not having a great day, well, come to the live stream every Friday night. Beez Blades, live at the Hive. That's a CIVIVI too, by the way. Live at the Hive. Oh, right. We have such a good time. It's like Cheers, where everybody knows your name. It's a 4-hour live stream. We give away knives just like the ones you're about to see. And if you have questions about any of the knives that you've seen on the channel today, yesterday, the day before, tomorrow, the live stream, that's where we check them out. That's where I get to interact with all of you. And we talk about knives and, well, there's a lot more stuff. You'll have to come and check it. Oh my gosh, this is I was not expecting this. This is a huge knife. Oh my goodness. Let me get this bad boy. That'll get my, oh my goodness. This might be the biggest CIVIVI ever. This is the CIVIVI HID. H-I-D. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it and all of its hiddenness. It is definitely not hidden. Oh, wow. I don't know if I have another CIVIVI this big just based on what I'm looking at right now. So what do we have here? We have very, very little bit of, let me see, let me get a flashlight here. Let me see if I can show you. There's just a little bit of texture on the handle. And then up here, oh yeah, very nice. A little bit of diamond texture going on. It's not overly aggressive. It just has that real good feel to it. I like it. I like it a lot. And we have, oh, wait a hold a second. Look at this. We have a deep carry wire clip. Now that's new. I don't know if CIVIVI's ever done this before. It's inset into the liners, just a little bit of a flat screw action going on. Whoa. I love wire clips. It keeps you from ripping up your pocket. It's so easy in and out of the pocket. Wow. Okay, before I get, oh my God, wait a minute. We might have a usable fuller, so we might be able to use not only the thumb studs, but the fuller. And what do we have? Oh, look at this. Okay, all right. I'm like a kid in a candy store here. Oh, and if I forgot some of the normal stuff I say in my intro, I apologized. I apologize. Okay, I'm a little Gabberflasted right now. All right, we have good CIVIVI jimping up front, in the middle, and at the back. Does that mean this might be front flippable? I'm not even going to try that yet. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh my goodness. This is very, very cool. And you know, just from that touching the side of my hand, this came with a very, very nice edge. This is 14C 28N blade steel, baby. It's an O-stop hell design. Does it have the blade steel stamped on there somewhere hidden that I don't see? I don't see it anywhere. I know it's 14C. I don't see it. We'll probably see it at some point, but I know it's, oh, wait a minute. There it is, 14C 28N. I was looking at it the whole time. This is a big knife. From tip to tip, it's 9.83 inches, 250 millimeters. And it's closed, it's 5.7 inches, 145 millimeters. This bad boy has a 4.14 inch, 105 millimeter blade. Oh my gosh, I had no idea this knife. And you know what though? It's not heavy at all. Let me see how much it weighs. For how large this knife is, I'm gonna guess it's probably coming in around the 5-ounce mark for being such a giant knife. But when you have a knife that's this large, 5 ounces is not gonna be heavy. What's it coming in? Ooh, look at that. 5.2, baby. You know, I haven't completely lost my guessing game. I haven't done the guessing game in a while. So 5.2 ounces, and wow, you're going to be able, now look at here. This is something I'm going to bring up before I even get to the fun stuff that we haven't got to yet. See how the handle is up here and the blade is down here? That keeps my knuckles from hitting the surface. You're going to, this right here is this is a kitchen knife. I mean, you can literally use this for camping as a kitchen folder, slicer, chopper. Oh, wow. And then look at this. You could do a little bit of pinch grip. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm very excited about this knife. And let's see, okay, I do have one. Let me put it up against, this is what it looks like next to the Kaiser Sheepdog. Okay, this is the regular size. Let me get my XL, that is over here. Here's an XL Sheepdog. I had no idea this was gonna be such a cleaver-esque knife. Holy moly. Look, this is the Kaiser XL Sheepdog. It has more blade. Considerably more blade than the Sheepdog. And, you know, since we're doing these comparisons here, let's look. Looking at sharpen length, It way has it outshined. And then for height of blade, we're at a slight angle, so let me bring it up here. Let me put these right next to each other. The blade of the Sheepdog XL is just barely, just slightly taller than the blade of the head. Oh my gosh. All right, this is whole new territory for all you large knife lovers. You know what? This has truly thrown me for a loop. I was not expecting this whatsoever. I'm like fumbling here trying to find some comparison knives. Here's the usual comparison knives. Here's the CIVIVI Elementum 2 button lock and the QSP Penguin, because everybody should have a Penguin, right? Look at this cleaver. Would you still call it a cleaver since you have that upsweptness? This is going to be, oh yeah, this is, oh my gosh. I chop a lot of veggies and a lot of fruits. I'm going to use this bad boy. This is very, this is very exciting. Here's the Spyderco Paramilitary 2 for size references. Do you smell what we're stepping in? Are you seeing this? Oh my gosh. All right, let's go from one end down to the other before I sit here and just gawk too long. So it's 14C. We'll check out the action and the ergos here in just a second. You've already seen what the scales look like. It's hard to get good shadowing in with these scales. It's just slight. It feels pretty good. The pass-through it's not a lot, but it has just enough of that right aggression. It's very 90 degree-ish, but not hurtful. So you do have to put some considerable pressure. I'm having to push. See my thumb right there? I'm having to really push. It's not like one of those ones you just go like this and it pulls over. It feels very strong. Let's see. There's no blade play left or right, up or down. And then here's a look at your thumb studs, in case I skipped those. And it has good lockup, nice strong lockup. I like how strong that feels for this size knife. And let's see, the blade is centered. And you know what? The geometry on this blade is very nice, very, very nice. Now for your action, let's check this out. It comes out with authority, and how could you not drop shut when you have that much blade? The only thing that I would say is maybe a little, well, you know what? It's actually well balanced somehow. It just feels like it's heavy because the blade is so heavy. But you know what? Holding it right here in the middle, it's actually, okay, all right. I'm impressed every time I'm checking something else. I just assumed from looking at it, which you should never assume, that it was gonna be front heavy, but it's not. Now my hand's 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And giving it the old bee squeeze, let's see. Yeah, it's comfortable. It doesn't have hot spots. What am I feeling? I'm feeling the back edge right here of the handle of the scale. I'm feeling that just a little bit. You know, it depends on how I'm holding it. Now that I've changed my grip, it's totally fine. Now the jimping is surprising. It's the lesser of the aggressive jimping that you get from CIVIVI. Now you can choke up, get right up in here for doing some cutting. Oh my gosh, this thing, I mean, this can literally replace kitchen knives. I mean, a lot of people, hardly any people out there have kitchen knives that even have blade steel of this quality. You're talking about 14C. A lot of the blade steel that people have in their kitchen is no name, or it says stainless. They don't even know what it's made out of. So using that front flipper, that works well. Can we use that fuller? No, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can. There's always a learning curve. So if I'm holding it and I can slowly reverse flick it. And the inside of this, it's a little aggressive just because you have to give it pressure. But you know what? With this particular knife, I appreciate that aggression, if you will. It's not aggressive, it's just grabby. Let's see if I can get you in there. See how it's just very flat? I think if it wasn't, you would have trouble disengaging that liner lock. Oh my gosh, this is a winner. Now, you know that micro jimping right there, it does well when you're putting pressure. It's kind of that, you can't feel it when you're doing this that much, but as soon as you push down with your thumb, the more I'm pushing down and using it, the more I like it. And I like that they have it out here, so if I'm wanting to do some cuts like this, some fine utility style cuts, or oh my gosh, this is gonna be, I wish I had more time to do B-roll and chop up some veggies for meal prep, because this is going to be really fun. So this is the new nil or head. It's 3 letters. It's the head. Let's get the other one out before I go on for this one about 20 minutes. You know, there's a lot of G10 knives that come out, and CIVIVI comes out with a lot of knives, but this is something that I think is really going to get the attention of a lot of the folks that have bigger hands and would appreciate something like this, not only for camping. I mean, not many people go camping that much. There's not that many people that spend that much time in the great outdoors, but this would be a perfect one to take with you on a camping trip. And oh my gosh, okay, so we have a big one and we have a small one. I didn't know this knife was going to be this small. This is the CIVIVI PRAGMA. Would you look at it? I mean, just look at it and all of its pragmaness. Okay, so this has a carabiner going on, and I believe that you can also use this as a bottle opener. Okay, so we have a bottle opener, a carabiner, bunch of speed holes. This is it. This is a small knife. Let me give you a quick size comparison since we have it out already. This is what it looks like next to the QSP Penguin. So this is a little, you know, you could probably, I mean, I don't know that you would use it as a keychain. Some people might, but this would be very convenient. Clipped on, I clip a lot of things. I have mollies and clips on my backpack, and this might be something I would clip on my backpack. You could clip that on your belt loop. It's not very big. That's the CIVIVI Element of 2 button lock. That's the QSP Penguin, because everybody should have a penguin, right? And what's another one? Let's put this one out here. Here is the Vosted Raccoon for reference. Oh, here's a good one for reference. How about the CIVIVI Cubit? Do I have another small one? What's this? Here's the CIVIVI Mini Praxis. Are you getting what I'm saying? Are you smelling what I'm stepping in? It's a small knife. It's a little utility style knife. Now from tip to tip, this bad boy is 5.72 inches, 145 millimeters long. It has a 3.52 inch handle when it's closed, and it has a 2.2 inch blade, which is 60 millimeters. This weighs less than 2 ounces. And you know, it surprises me that it even gets close to the 2 ounce mark. It feels virtually weightless. Now let's check this out. This comes in 4 different variants. This one here happens to be the Damascus style. There's also Nitro V blades. And wow, look at that. All of the handles on this model come in aluminum. All right, look at that. Plenty of sharpening room. I love the looks of that blade. Oh my goodness. It's so sexy. And oh yeah, very nice aggression on the jimping. And there's, oh my gosh, it is just so lightweight. Let's see, it's a button lock. This is a plunge lock. You can open it like that. It's just so weightless. Oh my goodness. Now let's see, open it up. Just traditionally, yep, it has a nice flip to it. I love this utilitarian style blade. This is going to be a perfect little EDC. This actually would be a good knife to clip onto your belt loop. I do like it. You know, let's see. No movement left or right. No movement up and down. It's solid, and it's a plunge lock. A plunge lock is as good as a plunge lock is when a plunge lock is a plunge lock, and it is centered. This is pretty cool. I like this. And the ergos, okay. All right, even though I have a large width hand, this is how I'm going to hold it. I'm locked in very well with that very good jimping. It's very nice, very, very nice. It's comfy. They did a good job of rounding off these edges. See how that chamfer is right there? They did it just right. So it's a 3.5 finger knife for my large hands, and it's comfy. And can I choke up? I guess you could use the first part of your digit to choke up just a little bit. And I have to say, you know what? This blade is very cool looking. I like that. Is that acid wash or is that stone wash? Somebody tell me in the comments. And by the way, we're going to be talking about these on the live stream. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get the head out. Here's the head. There's the head, and there's the PRAGMA. Oh my goodness. And I believe CIVIVI probably released another knife. I don't remember what it is, but it's probably up on your screen right now if they did release it. And I'll have a link, and I have 15% off discount code that's good year round to CIVIVI, which is very cool. I'm very appreciative that they gave me that and I can share with you. And of course, I love the credit if you go to the site through my link, but if you don't, that's totally cool. But in the comment section and in the description of the video description of that you're watching right now, you could click on that and it'll take you right to it if you want to. If not, you can go find it on your own. But come and hang out this Friday night with us, 8:15 to around midnight, every Friday night. Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. Come out. You don't want to miss it because we're doing some major giveaways, just like we always do. That's just part of the fun. That's not the reason for the live stream. But I hope you enjoyed checking out the HID. This, I am just so excited about. I cannot wait to show this to everyone on the live stream and talk about this. This is very cool. And I don't know how many versions of this. I think, oh yeah, black, green, brown, and they're all G10. I wrote it down. So go watch this video. You'll really enjoy that. And until I see you again in the lives or the chats or the Hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.